Welcome back, everybody, to Lost Mines of Phandelver, a D&D 5th edition campaign. We are currently in our week... I think it's week 9. We're going into hour number...
Mjolnir?
Schmeownir. Meow meow.
Mjolnir. Meow meow.
And we're going into part number 2, I know that at least. Our adventurers are still exploring the Lost Mine of Phandelver at the request of Mr. Glassstaff Albrecht,
Fuck that guy.
who didn't kill them. Should have killed them. Didn't.
Probably should have.
They're currently engaged in a ghoul fight.
I hope I'm not
Engaged to a ghoul.
Engaged to a ghoul. Yeah. You didn't know that's what
Oh,
happens. You
crap.
walk in here and that's the rules. I don't make them. That's just the way it is.
Well, did you take Donald to be lawfully wedded wife?
Donald's got his eye on you.
No? Donald, do you take... Sorry.
Speaking of Donald,
Yeah.
I had just made an attack roll.
Did you? Well, that was before the break, so we got to do it again, eh?
You want that?
I didn't ask for an attack roll. Why are you rolling the die?
Okay.
Huh? What's wrong with you?
All right.
Get
There
your
you go.
shit together. Yeah, you can use it. It's fine.
Okay. Well,
Begin
there's
round
my
2. Fight.
damage roll to go with the attack roll on Donald.
Yeah, that slices the rest of the way through. You, Donald collapses to the
All right,
ground.
so I take
He's
a
got
big hit into Donald.
He's got a vacant look on his stare. He's like rather disappointed. Like, why? I thought we were going to be together forever.
Yeah.
I was going to marry you.
Does that mean he drops a ring when he dies?
The ring. Yeah.
Yep. A plain brass ring.
Turn my next attack onto Arnold because that hurt.
So you're cleaving, or you have 2 attacks
Yep.
or something? Okay.
It's a cleave.
Okay. To Arnold.
Yeah. 'cause
Arnold.
Arnold hit me. And that kind of made me angry.
So you connect with Arnold.
For 22.
That he collapses right there. One shot. Just you cleave his head right off, which rolls right in front of you, Damakos.
Okay.
Just kind of comes to rest, perfectly staring up at you. Blinks a couple times before stops moving.
Swing back at Barry.
How many times can you cleave?
As soon as something falls, I get another attack.
Okay.
It's kind of cool like that. I didn't get my attribute points, if that counts.
Okay. Shivering there, Barry takes a hit.
Shivering Berry.
Shivering Barry, yeah.
Cold Berry takes a hit. Yeah, okay.
For 25.
His one arm where the frost hit just completely shatters, and then the rest of him just collapses to the ground.
Holy crap.
He's kind of frozen and snowy like, so we should call him Barry White.
After I finish that one, I point over at Chuck.
Chuck is not facing you. He's kind of he's on a mission. He's like, if ghouls could power walk, he's power walking around that table.
Power walking.
Oh, let me see.
He's got his little ghoul hips going.
Why do I imagine him in short shorts?
Well, I've made my attack.
Pickle up his ass, sort of walk.
I'm picturing the same thing. Like he's like,
Go ahead.
he's got-
Sorry.
All right. I've destroyed all these. I've made my attack round, so I'm just going to shout at him. Hey, you. I'm making noise. I don't know myself to tell this thing. Get over here. Where do you think you're going?
Kind of grunts, but he glances at you, but continues his power walk. He's on a mission.
Hey, fun boy, nice shorts.
Are you moving at all, Sragg?
Let me see. I haven't made a move, so I probably could, huh?
You could.
Let's see. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I just spit on the back of his head.
Okay.
Just follow him. It's okay.
Your mom, your mama was a hellhound. Your daddy was a drider.
Damakos, you're up.
That guy power walking around the table.
He's turned to engage Sragg now.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
I think he realized.
After smelling his delicious saliva.
Yeah. Nom nom.
And other than that, it's pretty much like business as usual.
Yeah, lucky for you, you haven't noticed anything coming from the top of the other two ledges.
Right. So I haven't noticed anything? Okay.
No.
Carrying on then. I guess I would just do Sacred Flame on... Is there a guy still in front of Sragg?
There's just C. Charles, there's just Chuck.
Okay, so Chuck. Is Chuck a ninja too?
No one's tried to hit Chuck. We don't know what Chuck did in his past life.
Well, I'm trying to hit Chuck with Sacred Flame. Is Chuck a ninja?
Oh, okay. You want me to roll? That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. I'm
I
not
wanna know what
smart,
Chuck's
man.
in
Those medians are like things you can cast over. There's no
Chuck
line of sight.
is a ninja. Chuck
There's no
actually
cover.
worked closely with Donald the
Okay.
Dexterous, and they were an actually traveling duo of acrobats.
Okay,
They
so
did
these
yoga
guys
class
were,
together.
these guys were like acrobats in a previous life.
Chuck the
Okay.
Contortionist and the Dexterous Donald. It was everybody knew that group.
I got that. I
Chuck was
didn't.
Chuck was the thrower. He'd chuck people away.
Yeah, he
Mr.
chucked
Dexterous had it.
Dexterous Donald. That's what he did. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's me.
Okay. Can't hit the broadside of a barn apparently. Perry, you're up.
I say, chill out, Speedy, and I cast Rare Frost on Chuck.
That connects. Chuck is also slow. He's too busy looking and dealing with Sragg to give you a mocking look. He appears to ignore you, which is possibly even more frustrating.
Oh boy.
I'm still pointing with that Rare Frost finger at him.
Yeah, he didn't even acknowledge it other than like the slight movement he made when the frost ray hit.
If I wasn't so exhausted, you'd be in trouble, mister.
Okay. Now it's Chuck's turn. Chuck claws at Sragg.
Bad Chuck.
Gets swatted away. Ah! Sragg, you're up.
Trying to hold out his hand as if to extend a ring.
Ah.
Propose to me. Propose to me.
Talk dirty to me.
Make an honest ghoul of me.
What?
That's
18.
a pretty crazy hit, yeah.
What? Oh, there it is. It's way. What the heck happened there? Okay, there it is.
That's not your crit range, right?
No, a 19 or 20 is a crit for me.
So you swing down, you put a large gash across his chest. He's pretty beat up. Like he's now slowed from the frost ray, but he's really hurt looking.
Okay. Well,
Damakos. Does he have to be dexterous again, Dan?
he's thinking, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe he's thinking. I'm not sure what he's doing.
I wish like 18s or like one number below your crit range counted as like half a crit.
You're up there, Tiefling. What are you doing?
Oh, I am?
Yeah, that's what we were waiting on. He's thinking.
Didn't realize.
He's thinking very hard. That explains the smell.
He's Tiefling.
So those other three are dead, and now there's just Chuck.
Yeah. Chuck
Okay.
looks pretty beat up. He's got a rather large gaping wound. If he had blood, I'm pretty sure it'd be spilling from it.
How does Sragg look?
Not so bad.
Okay, then attempt to hit this ninja ghoul. Ninja ghoul, go!
He just whips out his nunchucks.
That's
Whack!
fucking hilarious! This is the traveling acrobatic team. I didn't know. That's my
He does
bad.
like
I'm
this
sorry, guys.
crazy like hop from table to table to avoid your perfectly parrying Shregg's attacks as he's doing it.
Parrying's trademarked.
Oh, sorry.
Wow. Yeah.
Can you like unhack your dice and give us some 20s?
I'm gonna move closer to the dead corpses.
Okay, do that.
Is that?
Are you sure they're not alive corpses? Wait,
Well, that's what this is.
which ones?
These? Well, there's corpse eyes. I don't know.
Corpsey,
Lots of
corpuside,
them.
The less moving corpses.
the deader dead.
Just
Perry, you're up.
dead or deads.
I'm up again?
Yeah.
Again? That's not
Again?
even a word.
Ruh-roh, Shaggy.
I became a Scooby-Doo there for a sec. Bear with me. Chuck's still alive. Is he the only one alive, figuratively speaking? Is he only one
He's
still
the only one moving.
moving? Alright, I'm gonna
Moving
try
quite
to attack him.
adeptly.
21.
That's a hit.
Chill out!
Yeah, that's enough. He just freezes and crumples to the ground.
Corpse is near me. I'm gonna do Sacred Flame on all of them.
Okay. They actually don't dodge out of the way. You half expected them to.
I did. I actually did. But they
Especially
didn't.
that Donald one. You're pretty sure he's...
You sure? Because Chuck looks like he needed it most.
Yeah, so you successfully deliver the coup de grace to all of them.
Okay. They are burning in radiant death. I
Bask in my radiance!
move closer to Sragg, and as if I wait to see what his next move is. After also burning the one near him.
Well, that was fun. Wonder what's down that way. I point up towards the northern passage.
After you.
So you stare down the northern passage.
We don't see anything in this room that catches our eye.
Nothing in the lower room. Just skeletons. The long ago battle.
Did that upper area, did that table look more important? Like rich people?
I don't know.
So I look down that way and I see a dead end that tees off.
Yeah, appears to be a T.
I think we should go check that top area. Why not? They were obviously more important than the people that sat down here. So I'm going to lead them up. And when I get up there, after I've looked around, I want to look back across to the other raised area and see if I saw anything in that direction.
Okay, so up there you don't notice anything special about that table. More skeletons and stuff. It was a pretty big fight that happened here. Staring down that cavern.
There's like no plates, no cups, nothing.
None that have survived. You might suspect that there's shattered ceramics on the ground and stuff.
Okay.
Where's the green one going?
Investigating the mine. We just wait
There's a
here.
big chamber back here.
Did you actually say that?
Yeah, fairly loud too, because I intend for y'all to hear me from down there.
If it wasn't clear, I was following behind.
while you're up there in the first, the one on the east side, Sragg, you catch this green glow coming from down the hallway. Just faint and it disappears for a second. After a second.
Ooh, that's cool. I would like run down into that room.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
If he started running, I would not.
Yeah. You're pretty sure you heard, ooh, shiny.
Yeah.
Sragg, were you running with weapon drawn, or were you running with
Yes.
your side, or
Weapon drawn.
so like with a sword out in front of you or whatever?
An axe and
Axe.
holding it, and yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so if I looked down there and saw a green glow, I would bewilderedly just kind of walk after.
Okay.
Whoa.
That's his reaction.
Dude, man. I'm having trouble showing everything. Let's make sure we got the right spot. I do. Okay. So, this square piece that you see appears to be a blast furnace with, coming out of the north side, a mechanical bellows powered by a large water wheel that's not quite survived the ravages of time.
Does that make this water?
This is the water wheel. Let's put it in blue.
So that's water here in this.
There is
area?
no water. It sits in a 10-foot wide channel. That's this right here is the channel.
Mm-hmm.
The channel's cut into the floor, but it is dry. Passages exit to the west, south, and east, or north in your case.
Is there an indication of elevation? Which way's up and which way's down?
The ground is perfectly flat. Like, it neither goes up nor down in any direction.
So that is the former water duct, or aqueduct.
It is an aqueduct of some sort, yeah. It exits to the north and to the east.
Sorry, so the water we know exits to the north?
You can't tell. You don't know which way the water exits or enters. But it
So how would
definitely...
it push a water wheel?
You're judging based on the channel that it flows. You can flow with the flat ground.
Well, we don't see this yet, technically, I guess. So
Well, you guys don't see it, no. Like, I mean, if you were to, like, test, you could maybe get a sense that there was some sort of elevation. Like, slowly the channel went down in one direction, but...
Sorry, Perry, did you run up ahead? Or am
I assume that I assume that you were going to be there.
Okay. I just want to
wouldn't-
make sure.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
There are more than a dozen withered corpses scattered around the room.
Withered corpses.
They appear to be dwarfs and orcs. They're all still wearing the remnants of their armor. Floating above them is a skull engulfed in green flame.
Wait, what?
What do you mean, like above their corpses?
Yeah, it's kind of darting around like a disembodied skull.
So the corpses are in one big pile, and there's one glowing skull?
They're kind of strewn about, and this thing's kind of just hovering around, kind of maybe going from corpse to corpse.
And just sort of patrolling over top of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should talk to it, Perry.
Do I
Talk to
recognize-
what? Move your big green behind!
I'll let him in.
Do I recognize any of these, any of this?
Recognized
like-
in what way?
Religion-wise, is this anything that I would know? This thing that keeps traveling from corpse pile to corpse pile?
You do not recognize it as a religious artifact. Like, if you want to roll religion, like...
Okay, but even if I did roll religion, it doesn't matter, right?
Well, roll, we'll see.
Okay.
You're pretty sure that if this had something to do... actually, let me read up on this mob real quick. you've seen passing references to it. It's usually made from the remnants of a dead wizard. The details on how it's made and where it comes from and that kind of stuff appears to be more along the arcane side of things.
Okay.
But your interest is more on the fact that it's sort of an undead.
Yeah. Okay. So I see that it's an undead, and as far as clerics go, undead bad. Yes.
Yeah, you recognize it as something like cleric. As a cleric, it's definitely not. It's a perversion of religion.
Right. Okay.
Religions that happen to not like undead. That is.
Right. Also noted.
You do notice, the rest of you, that the scraps of armor, that these are pretty poor shape, and but they seem to be based on the remnants you're seeing, the same style as the previous room.
I'm assuming I don't see anything because Damakos isn't directly behind Sragg yet, so I'm just sort of in the hallway.
You catch the glints of the green skull flashing around.
Okay.
Trey, have you actually entered into the room?
No, I'm still stopped here looking at all this.
Okay, so
'Cause
back
when I
up a square
came
then?
and got- Huh?
Then back up a square?
Yeah. I was looking at that, the blast furnace, everything. Just whoa.
Would he be able to see the blast furnace backed up to that square?
He can, like, catch a glimpse of it, like, stick his head out to get the rest of his field of view.
Okay.
Like, he might, like, not be able to see exactly what's something here.
Okay.
Did I know that information yet, or do I have to enter the room to know that information?
You can catch glimpses of the flame skull from behind
Okay.
the mountain that is Sragg.
If I catch glimpses of the flame skull, what do I reckon for my book smarts with that roll?
With that roll, you've heard of it. You've seen it. You don't know how to do it, or necessarily any of their abilities, but you know it's something that mages sometimes create.
Okay.
You're actually a little jealous that your skull doesn't do that.
I'm looking at my skull. And I pat it on the head. One day.
You've heard of wizards making... These are usually servants of wizards.
I just kind of lean back. Would you like to enter?
Are you saying that too?
Yes, let's enter. I'll lead from the back.
Both of you.
What'd you say I knew about this thing again?
It's something wizards sometimes create. It's undead. You don't know necessarily how they do it. It's arcane, that particular knowledge.
Don't be afraid, Damakos. Go in the room.
Buzz off, Perry.
I didn't say anything. What's wrong with him? I don't know.
What's wrong with him, indeed?
It's a long list.
Can we negotiate with that, or is that something that we are going to have to fight?
Who are you asking?
I'm talking to Damakos, actually. Because I see it's a skull, and he's a cleric, and that's about as far as I can connect these dots.
Yes, talk to the skull!
I don't understand these magics.
Well, great.
I just
Well,
know
one
that...
green one, you're both green after all!
Perry would know more.
Yes, I'm sure you have a lot in common with the green skull!
Oh my.
Alright. I'm not dealing with this. I
Don't
can hit
be
things
green
with
with
buttons.
envy now!
I'm fine with hitting things with buttons.
Wait, that was my voice. Forget that.
So I'm going to actually try to push my way back through these people.
You're backing
Excuse
away?
me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming
I would
through.
back up with him backing up.
Okay.
I'd let him through and follow.
Okay.
You'd what?
Let him through and follow.
Okay, you'd let
That
me
will put
through?
you in the back, Sragg in the middle, and me in behind.
All right. So I'm just like pushing Perry along. Go ahead, move, go.
What's wrong, Green One? Feeling green?
I don't mind killing things with bodies. It's easier to hit. I have a feeling that would be a little uncomfortable.
You couldn't hit a skull? Seems quite easy to me.
Wizards know more about this sort of thing than I do.
I don't know, Perry. Maybe I should practice some first. See if I like the general idea.
Ready? I throw the skull at him.
You two are strange.
I throw the skull at him. Yeah, it actually happens.
Give
Dang
me
it.
your ranged attack there.
My range attack? Okay.
Plus 7 plus 1d4. Roll. Thank you.
What was the 2 rolls there, Shay?
The first roll was attempting to roll an attack. It did not even do anything.
I don't think you have the bless anymore. It's been more than a minute,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, okay. Well, instead
Just
of a
FYI.
17, it's a, 14?
5 plus 7, yeah. Bu- 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 bu-
Playing baseball.
Yeah, you can hit it. Broadside of your axe or actual slice?
Slice.
You powders as you hit it.
You know what? I feel much better now.
I say,
I think I can.
no! Go on!
You two are strange.
Had enough practice, have you?
Feeling my newfound confidence, I will turn around and head back to that way.
I'll move out of the way.
Okay.
I will actually step into the room this time. Hey, you!
The flaming green skull it was kind of just floating around, kind of moving away from you, and as soon as you enter and call, it stops, spins to face you. Its jaw moves up and down, and if it had the ability to speak, you'd probably sure it was saying something to you.
I mouth the word. I say, "Hello, Green One." I see that happening from the green skull.
I'm afraid
Pretending like I'm its voice.
I was going to kind of glance back at Perry. I'm afraid I cannot understand you. What do you want? Why are you here?
Your soul.
Okay. So it continues to just chatter at you with its mouth. But you do notice that the previously inanimate dwarf
The alphabet.
the alphabet warriors are coming for you.
The alphabet warriors?
Yeah, the previously withered corpses of the dwarfs are coming back to life near as you can.
They're not so withered.
They're still withered, but they're beginning to move and they stand
Animated.
up. They're animating and they're coming towards you.
Animatedly withered?
Well,
Withered
this is
animation.
going to be interesting.
Is this like a roll
So-
initiative, bitches, or
Yep.
Looks like it.
okay?
Oh, here's what Buddy looks like too.
Wait, what?
That's what the Buddy
I don't
skull
see that
looks like.
shit. I don't see that shit. Wait,
Oh,
wait.
awesome.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's awesome.
I'll swallow your soul.
You interpret because you can't actually make noise,
Yeah, but that's what Perry keeps saying.
right?
Because
Every time it
makes
moves
a
its
noise.
lips.
Yeah, he just makes it say something.
goodness.
Sragg, your initiative was the 13.
Mine was a 13. Damakos was a 13.
I was an 18.
Perry's
What?
an 18.
Yeah.
You should most definitely run up and stick your hand up that one, Perry.
Damakos would be between me and you.
Oh, giggity.
No giggity.
Am I rolling with like penalty because of that?
Penalty for what?
Are you penalized?
I assume that Damakos is right behind Sragg. Are you exactly where you are?
I am exactly where I am.
Okay. Well, I would have been like right here.
Yeah, your initiative is unaffected, like by, in this case, where you're positioned.
I think you just wanted to start a starting point.
But I mean, line of sight is an issue.
But it has no effect on your initiative.
Right. Right.
So while
But
you
I mean,
may be
if
able to
I'm
act
going-
faster,
If I'm going to do something, is what I'm asking. It's before we do anything.
Yeah, whether or not you can do something is a whole other issue.
Mhm.
Just let me enter our friends here.
Yeah, I realize you're still rolling initiative. I just wanted to be clear on our positioning before any actions were actually taken.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, that's always good. When the DM's like, perfect positioning! Yay!
Inconceivable.
I get to kill them again!
Perry, you are first.
Okay.
These undead creatures are coming towards Sragg.
I assume I only have line of sight on one of them.
Yes.
Or me.
I have line of sight on Bob.
Bob, that's so unoriginal. Give me something better than Bob.
Bill.
Bill? Okay.
I was gonna say Buford, but Bill works.
Well,
You can see Bill. You think you might be able to get hit on Bill. It won't be easy, aka disadvantage attack through Sragg.
through Sragg? What?
Around Sragg, sorry.
What's my disadvantage?
You roll 2d20s and take the lower.
What's the command for that again?
/R 2d20 KL 1, and then plus whatever your normal modifiers are.
That didn't work.
/R
Through Sragg.
2d
20 KL 1.
KL1.
Yeah, I put
As if to say, keep lowest one.
/ roll.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sla-
That's an H. That's
Oh
not a K.
yeah, it should be K.
That?
Nice.
You were going for Bill.
Nice!
Yeah.
Yeah, you managed to somehow, like, right underneath Shragg's left arm, connect with Bill. This is Ray of Frost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah, Shrag, you notice the Ray of Frost come from underneath your arm and hit the reanimated dwarf.
Uh-huh.
Don't get a hot head about it!
And then you realize what it was from based on that.
Yeah. So they're basically... Let me see.
And then it's their turns.
I think it's got a bone to pick with you, green one.
We need to kill that skull. The rest of it'll fall down, I bet you.
He goes... he'll move up and take a... What does he do? Yeah. A melee weapon. Okay, so he just slams at you with a hammer. It's a pretty decrepit looking dwarven hammer. How did Alfonso do? That's a miss.
Disappointing. Considering I'm wearing plate, I'm sure he just. Thung.
Pretty much.
No.
Now it is the Flame Skull's turn.
Can't we all just get along?
God damn it. I hate playing casters.
Has anyone got a bucket of water? I think I might have a cure. What would happen if you submerged a flame skull?
I got an idea.
Okay.
It would be an angry flame skull.
Or would it maintain power if its flames were
It's
submerged?
magic fire, Sragg. Come on, you know better than that.
I'm just thinking. I don't know.
Okay, so you see the skull, kind of, its mouth is chattering again. Its kind of flaming eyes are darting around, almost like it's reading something. Say it's like reciting a spell almost.
Oh, yeah?
Fun.
As soon as I find the spell.
Ray of Frost, right? What do you mean, phantasmal killer?
Oh, here we go.
Finger of death.
You don't have any fingers.
Tooth of death.
Right to your, right to your left, Shrag,
Mm-hmm.
it suddenly becomes very hot.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you glance to look at it and you notice a 5-foot spear of fire has appeared.
Oh, fun.
Okay, yeah. That's what happens when the skull goes.
Okay.
Damakos?
I take a step forward and I cast Gust of Wind.
Okay.
And how wide is this cave?
The one you're standing in?
Yeah.
It's 5 feet, give or take.
Can I see that flame from where I'm at?
Yep. You
Okay,
can
I'm gonna
feel the heat
cast
too.
Gust of Wind in this general direction.
Okay.
Roll strength save and throw, bitches.
What's your arc on that?
10 feet, straight line.
Okay. Straight line, you're hitting the... Draw that line again for me. Okay, so you're hitting those 3?
Yeah, and maybe Sragg. I don't know.
Yeah, if you want to hit...
And that fireball.
Yeah, if you want to be able to say you're hitting this one, then you're hitting strike too.
Okay, and that fireball? Yes?
Yeah, you can hit the fireball.
Okay. A line of strong winds 60 feet long and 10 feet wide blasts from me in a direction. Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away in a direction following the line. Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves. The gust disperses gas or vapor and extinguishes candles, torches, and similar unprotected flames in the area. Causes protected flames, such as those lanterns, to dance wildly, and has a 50% chance to extinguish them. As a bonus action on each of your turns before the spell ends, you can change the direction in which the line blasts from you. So at the end of my turn, I can change the direction, yes?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Okay. wind, go!
Okay,
That's
so
my
we
strength
need
save.
strength from Sragg. That's your strength save?
Yeah.
What is your check there?
Is it against my spell?
Uh huh.
You failed.
15 feet, you said?
Yep. You move towards those ones, yeah, that way.
Which was the wind blowing? This way, this way. Are we all going to be in a nice big pile over here?
Apparently over there.
Well, D doesn't move.
So
Oh,
you're
well,
hitting him.
then I can't possibly move. Because I'm going to have to go through D.
Yeah.
Thankfully, D managed to catch me.
16 for C.
He doesn't move.
13 for F.
He's
I've
gone.
moved.
He pushes against the bellows, but is then stopped by the bellows.
And that flame beside me, is it out or what?
It flickers, but doesn't go out. Actually,
Isn't it unprotected?
we're actually going to say it
Unprotected's out.
doesn't appear to react.
Okay. Unprotected flames are out, no matter what. No chance.
It's not unprotected
It's
per
magic.
se.
Okay, so then it's a 50% chance.
50%. So read that again for me?
Protected flames, such as those to dance wildly, has a 50% chance to extinguish them. Otherwise, the gust disperses gas or vapor and extinguishes candles, torches, and similar unprotected flames in the air.
Yeah, it's not similar to an unprotected flame. That's the thing. That's the problem.
Okay.
It's we could say that it briefly goes out, like while the wind's pointed on it, but immediately it would come back.
My wind doesn't stop, though.
Yeah, so it can
Okay.
be out while the wind's on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll allow that. Like, yeah, you're blowing the wind, or at least, yeah, pushing it away, kind of into the general direction of D.
The non-moving ghoul.
Yeah, he's now flame-kissed ghoul.
Fucking ghouls, man. They always save
Wait a
against
minute.
everything I do to them.
I'm on top of D too, though.
What's that?
I'm flame kissed as well if it's burning D, because I have to stop on top of D.
Yeah, you're both kind of like your actual positioning doesn't really change that much. You're lucky you didn't move out of B's threat space.
Yeah?
But yeah, so actually it had no real effect on that particular layout. Like when you guys write yourselves up after being gusted, you kind of reposition almost in the exact same spots.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the end bonus action on the end of my turn, I'm pushing it straight down the center then.
Pushing like
Through Sragg.
you're doing what? Sorry.
Through Sragg.
So you're changing the gust
Yeah.
direction.
It's
From
moving it
that
from
to
like,
that.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
I see. Okay. So what is is that an instant like re-roll on it, or does it happen at the beginning of the next turn? Like far as strength checks.
As a bonus action on each of your turns before the spell ends. I would assume that's at the end of a turn, depending on what the bonus action is doing. I don't know. How does bonus actions work?
Just gonna read the wording of when it takes effect.
It's a concentration, so it's constantly just going from me.
Right. Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed.
Oh, starts.
Okay, yeah, so
So I
Yeah.
have to keep it on them?
yeah, so everything that just happened
Till
hasn't
the next
happened yet.
Okay. Gotcha.
So that you feel a rather strong breeze at your back there, Shrag.
So we're
Okay.
leaving it there. Okay.
Okay.
Then I leave it there.
Okay, so the breeze is going. Damakos is... you have to concentrate to maintain it too, right?
Yep.
Okay. Sragg, it is now your go. You failed the check and are pushed into the golem.
Yeah.
Or not golem, the ghoul, or the whatever this is.
Uh,
Reanimated
yeah.
dwarf.
So I'm probably going to be spending my turn trying to right myself then. Because I don't think I can do anything else in that case.
Yeah, at the beginning of your turn, you're just kind of... You push... Like, you're fighting to keep this thing from still hitting you as you right yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. E is trying to get over to you guys. It is having difficulty because who put the stupid bellows there? D succeeds in his his or his wind check.
Right.
I just gotta check up the rules for the fireball. Sragg, can you roll me a dex saving throw?
Sure. $14.
Okay, you're... give me a d6 fire damage.
Four.
Okay, you take 4 points of fire damage from the spear. Flames are whipping around wildly, but it's still producing its heat.
Okay.
D is going to roll to hit you, Sragg.
Yeah.
Roll at a +3.
That's a hit.
Six bludgeoning.
Okay.
He's making a save against the fire. And he is fine. Where's C hiding? Back there. C was successful in his save, right? Yeah, he was.
Uh-huh. Only F failed. Me and F.
He's gonna go here, but doesn't know how to get to you through the fire. And F failed. Goes back, spends the rest of his turn riding himself. H is coming down. He wants to eat some human brains. Perry, that's you. B. Bill takes a swing at Sragg.
Okay.
What is he swinging with? Misses. Fails the oh no, he succeeds his fire check. D. Still takes D6 though. That was B. D should have taken a D6 of fire damage. I didn't do that, did I?
No.
3. Too many mobs on the table. Perry, you are up.
I just rolled my attack for Ray of Frost through the group.
To who?
to the closest skull that I can see, which is probably only be B.
Skull or undead?
Well, undead, whatever I can see, which is probably
Okay,
the
so
undead.
you're hitting Bill. Yeah, you managed to somehow.
Balthazar.
Balthazar? Okay. His friends call him Bill, though. You managed to get through both Damakos and Sragg with that.
For a whopping 1 damage.
Well, after going through our bodies, it kind of warmed up your ray of frost. I guess I'll fall to a slump.
At least I hit it.
Oh, shots
Harry's not
fired.
completely disappointed. He's a little concerned.
Okay, so now it's Jerry's turn. Jerry manages to somehow like crawl under, around, over the bellows, but only gets to move that far. A
Jerry, Barry, Carrie, Harry, and Perry.
Alfonso is trying to attack Sragg, and does so.
Trying to Sragg?
Yeah, that's a crit.
What are the crit rules?
Double dice.
Double die.
That the attacker takes double the damage onto himself, right?
Right, but reflects it.
I can just survive long enough to swing once, dang it.
Hits you for 12.
Yeah. Oh.
It's Alfonso's turn. He's not in the fire at all. We're at the top of round 3. The skull is still going. And what he wants to do... Actually, we got to deal with your gust of wind there.
Oh my gosh.
For C and for G, they got to deal with your gust of wind. So C, as he was trying to get down there, is that pass or fail?
Tie.
Tie goes to the attack E? No, attacker. C fails, gets blown back.
15 feet.
And he gets stopped by the bellows, though. G, as he sticks his face forward, gets blown and falls back over the bellows. There we go. Okay, Skull, who is, you still see him yammering, well, his lips are his mouth is chattering, his teeth are chattering. The mechanics for concentration, like that's the only thing you can do?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this 5th edition mechanics? Has someone looked that up?
I haven't looked up on 5th, but what I understand it to be from 3.5.
I'm gonna look up the spell stuff now.
Okay. Okay, he's not going to do anything else, but he can, as a bonus action, ram the sphere into a creature. That must make a saving throw against the spear's damage. So the fireball just comes at you, Shrike.
Mm-hmm.
Some spells require you to maintain concentration in order to keep their magic active. If you lose concentration, such a spell ends. If the spell must be maintained with concentration, the fact appears in its duration entry, and the spell specifies how long you can concentrate on it. You can end concentration at any time, no action required.
Okay. So yeah, if it says duration concentration, then that's all they can do except for bonus actions.
That's what it seems like.
Okay, so
2d6, right?
Yep.
Okay. There you go. There's your 2d6.
You lose concentration on a spell if you cast another spell that requires concentration.
Oh, so you can... Is that the only way you can lose concentration?
It's right after normal activities such as moving and attacking doesn't interfere with concentration.
Nice.
The following factors can break concentration: damage, incapacitated or killed, or casting another spell that requires concentration.
Okay. So yeah, he hits you for 2, because that's horrible.
Or you might determine environmental phenomenon to cause me to make concentration DC 10 Constitution saving throw to maintain
Okay.
concentration.
Skull hit you with the fireball. Your go, Damakos.
How injured is Sragg?
Can you help me hold these snake things in my stomach?
Snake things? What did I miss?
The intestines are on the outside.
Intestines.
I think
Snake things.
cure. I'm gonna do cure wounds.
My gut snakes are rather upset.
Yeah, a cure wounds at level 2 on Sragg, and then shift the thing down the wind down the center. And that's instantaneous, not concentration.
But it's a spell.
Yep. But it doesn't require concentration.
So it has to be a spell that requires concentration to break concentration?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay.
what it says.
Noted. Okay, so you heal up Sragg. What does that look like?
Spelling mistakes rife? I don't know. 2d87, right? Okay, that's not gonna work.
Somehow you still only heal him for like 3.
Yeah, you probably would.
Yeah.
Is there pluses on this? It's plus my thing, isn't it?
The Semiflange?
No, not my semiflange. My modifier, my proficiency, isn't it? Something like that.
Modifier
Something
would be
like that,
2.
probably.
Where are you? Damn it!
I don't know.
I'm too drunk to read. Spellcasting ability modifier. Yes. So he gets 13. And it goes down the center. I don't know if I could hit these guys over here. Like if I shift it slightly to the right, can I hit 3 on the right? Because it's a 10-foot wide cone. Or a 10-foot wide gust of beam, basically.
Yeah, you can hit those 2.
2 or 3.
A, B, and Skull?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hit those 3.
Then let's do that. And Sragg, right.
Right.
Sorry, Sragg.
The gust of wind is
Not a problem.
moving slightly, Sragg. I'm going to say, like, you are protected from the fireball. Barely. Like, you're keeping yourself, like, LOSing it around that corner.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or else you would be taking a reflex against its damage. Shrek. At the
Yes.
start of your turn, it burns.
Oh, it's my turn. All right,
Oh,
first.
sorry. If you end your turn with the fire, sorry. Do what you want to do.
It's,
Did I not blow away this time?
Oh, that's the start of your turn. Yeah, you kept your footing this time, right?
yep.
Awesome. Okay. I need to. I don't know how this works. Can you take 5-foot steps in this game?
You can disengage. I think the rules are on one. Not.
What do you want to do, Shrek? I'll tell you how to do it.
I want to kill B.
And
Kill
then,
him dead.
And then what?
And then step where he is and finish my turn where I swing at other people.
So you want to move in between a cleave?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so I'm going to finish my cleaves, and then I'm going to move.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Yeah, you can split movements in this one though.
Yeah, you can't split a cleave action though.
No.
That was
That's
at
for B.
That was for Bartholomew.
Yeah.
192.
Balthazar.
Balthazar. Yeah. So
192 explains your actions in combat, by the way.
am I in line with
10.
that? Or 10. Yeah. Balthazar is pretty hurt.
Hurt, but not dead.
No, he's considerable chunks of him are missing, but he's still in combat with you.
And there's nowhere else to move. All right, I'm just going to take the fire damage.
Okay. Reflex. Dex saving throw. Did you dex saving throw? That was a 7?
Yeah, that was a 7.
Okay. Yeah, that's a fail. So that's 4.
Okay.
Wind check.
3.
He did it.
That was
Didn't
the beginning of your turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. E. Where's our friend E? E is just chugging along here. 5, 10, 15. I'm going to say it's a tight squeeze behind that furnace right there, so he can't get his full 20. D. Beginning of his turn, he's out of the wind, so he can just attack Sragg. Hee.
What?
That's a crit.
What?
Fuck.
What the hell is that?
Sorry. It's just fucking hilarious.
I think we found
would've done.
there's a new definition to critical fail.
Yeah. Critically failed that, yeah.
Like, yes, I got him. No, I didn't.
Aww. C's coming forward. Can't figure out the fire. He's not that bright. F gets his ass back up. It's coming to get you. H trucking along. Is a little pissed off that E's in the way. Edward, as he calls him. Balthazar is attacking Sragg. No, he's not. Oh wait, he's got to do his saving throw against the wind first. It's Dex, right?
Strength.
Oh, he failed either way. 15 feet back?
15 feet, yeah.
Wonder how the flying skull's going to handle this shit.
He flies backwards and under the skull and into the... You see him just go off the ledge. Into the... So he doesn't even get to attack you. And then we're back at the start of another round. But before we finish that round, we're going to go to break. And we will be back in a few minutes on Twitch. Tune in tomorrow for YouTube. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Leave a comment, and we'll see you in a bit.